Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, Mudavadi made claims about St. Mary's Hospital in Kakamega, and the bishop has come out to refer to Mudavadi's statement as cheap, pure politics. Now, this is how it started. Malala was in the event and he talked about how SHA has failed the hospital to an extent it has shut down. Remember, this is the hospital that is serving the people from Mias, Butere, Busia, even from some part of Bungoma. It has been a referral hospital, but as of now, it has shut down. Reason? SHA has not disbursed money to the hospital. There is some money even they were claiming from NHIF that is not yet ready to be resolved. Vitabu hazijakuwa reconciled up to now. When Malala made that statement, Musalia Mudavadi stood and made claim that this hospital has been paid 82 million Kenyan shillings out of 117 million. So that means you paid more than a half of the money. So the hospital can run. And this is what he went on to say, I quote him, if they want to argue, we will produce evidence how much they have received in November, December, and everything. That was Musalia. So he already has evidence. And even threatened that I have every evidence in my phone. Na whether soma sahi.
Na mimi nataka niseme hile hospitali wamesema ya St. Mary's Mumias, faith-based organization, waliweka claims za SHA 117 billion Kenya shillings kwa claims za SHA. Hospitali hiyo imelipwa 82 million shillings out of the 117 million Kenya shillings. I have a record. I'm giving you these figures kwa sababu I know what they got. Na ukiweka claims ni lazima ziwe verified. So far they have received 82. And I am ready, if they want to argue, we are ready to produce evidence how much they received in November last year, in December, everything. I have it even on my phone here. Naweza soma sahi. Kwa hivyo kama wamefanya mismanagement katika hiyo hospitali, wasiletee taifa nzima. Let us be accountable. Mnataka serikali iwe accountable. Mnasema mnataka RUTO awe accountable. Mnataka Wetangula akuwe accountable. Mnataka Oparanya akuwe accountable. Governor akuwe accountable. Mudavadi akuwe accountable. Na wewe wakati unapokea pesa za SHA, mbona wakisema produce the proper evidence for the money you have received? Unakataa. Accountability ni kwa kila mtu, from the top to the bottom, from the bottom to the top.
We cannot make politics out of the poor people. That is not my statement. It is a statement from Bishop Joseph Obani. The hospital at St. Mary's in Mias is meant to serve the poor people, the community. And it seems like the government is making politics out of this. Now, this is the Kakamega bishop, under whose the authority, under whose his authority, the hospital is operating. So he's in charge, fully in charge. He's coming out to dismiss Mudavadi's statement. Yani mefika mahali ameona I cannot stomach this, because you know what Mudavadi said? He said that kama wamefanya mismanagement, wasilete taifa nzima. Yani wasilete serikali hiyo mambo yao ya mismanagement if they have mismanaged the resources. According to the bishop, since June this year up to now, the hospital has received only 9 million. That's a huge difference between 82 and 9 million. It's not even a quarter of the amount they are claiming for. Only 9 million, which actually is meant for the renal unit. The hospital itself has not received any money. As Mudavadi is claiming that SHA has paid a lot of things. So I want now to listen to the bishop and compare Mudavadi's statement. Alafu mtuambie, among the three people, who should we believe? Musalia, Oro, Malala, who is saying the same thing the man of God, Bishop Obanyi, is saying.
But since June of this year up to now, we may have received about 9 million, which is actually designated for the renal unit. Now, the hospital itself has not received any money that it can call money that has come as claims from the SHA, which would easily go to the patients.
And he did not stop there. He took on Mudavadi's 82 million shillings allegation.
So talking about 82 million that has been dispersed and then the hospital is still closed is cheap, pure politics. We need the money and then we will arrive. This is not a government hospital. It's a mission hospital that serves the poor people. So we cannot make politics out of the poor people. You can't blame me for suspending. If I can't pay you now, how do I keep you in the job? Even for the next month. And if anybody has to believe anybody, at least believe the church. We have no other ways where we spend the money except in those hospitals. The SHA owes the hospital about 143 million. That is up to where NHIF changed to SHA. And we have always hoped that we shall be paid our debts from NHIF, which are not being paid. What has been processed so far by SHA up to now is 39 million. You know, now there is the claim that there are certain verifications that need to be done.
We are continuing with the panel discussion, but before we go deep into that, I have a quick and humble request. For those who are watching the channel and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our channel subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give the video a thumbs up. Thank you so much. And before I forget, I've been running a program here, which we might be closing today or tomorrow. I had explained in various in previous videos about the program that we are requesting for help to raise funds so that we can help a church that is in a need. The youth are actually requesting for instruments. So far, we've been able to raise a few coins here, but we are still very much far. So I'm humbly requesting you to support the program through my M-Pesa number 0708 34 0092. The name is Charles Inangungwa. 0708 34 0092. Thank you so much for those who have already sent in their support, and for those who are willing and in a position to do so, please support us. Thank you so much, and back to our discussion. Bishop Joseph Obanyi, he's clear that we need the money. This is not a government facility. This is a mission hospital that serves the poor. That is his position. So this is a message to Musalia, William Ruto, and Aden Duale. The issue of talking about 82 million that has been disbursed and the hospital being closed is cheap, pure politics. The man of God is again affirming that Musalia Mudavadi was literally playing politics. This is very sad. It is very sad. He has said, at least believers, we are the church. Na hawa bishops, hata wengi wao hawana jamii. Ni watu wamejitolea tu kufanyia Mungu kazi. Sasa hata wakiiba hakuna mahali penye sasa wanapeleka sana. Na pia wako na njia zao za kupata misaada za kuwasaidia directly. So, if there are some of the facilities that is run in a manner that is free from corruption, ni kama hii miradi ya Catholic. Personally, I want to believe the bishop. At least you can say Mudavadi and Malala are playing politics. But now you see here, Malala and the bishop are saying the same thing. Now, if I have to speak about politics, take Musalia to Kakamega, then Malala here. And now you have the message from the bishop. Who between the two will the people of Kakamega trust? When you see people celebrating Malala as you speak, now with such a backing, Malala is going to be trusted more than the people are going to trust Musalia Mudavadi. This has just backfired on Mudavadi's face. He's senior most. At least yeye ni mzee. Kwa hivyo akiongea kuna ile heshima ya wazee, na wakati watu wanazidi kuwa na umri, age comes with wisdom. Where is wisdom in Musalia Mudavadi's statement? Where is trust? And when wisdom is there, it brings trust. Lawyers should trust Musalia Mudavadi more than any other person, since wamesema is the senior most. But now look, where is the trust? With such a stature, he should have just even avoided the issue of answering to this question. Aachie Duale. Wakati anajibu hivi, inaanza kuashiria kwamba pia yeye anahusika. Kuna percent yake hapo. So, this pained Mudavadi in bad mood. Watu wa Mudavadi waende wamwambie. Saizi akisimama Kakamega, watu watasikiza Malala kuliko Musalia. Sababu imeonekana yeye anasema uongo. And he even threatened that he has the information on his phone. Ni nani hao walikuwa wanampea fake information? Imagine the confidence. Who are these people giving him fake information? Or is he part of the game? Now, this is a facility within Kakamega. It is Western region. Sasa hii ndio heartbeat ya siasa za Waluya. Kakamega. That's where everything is cooked. But now look at this. Kama kuna mahali penye watu nafaa waamini Mudavadi kuliko kwingine kote, ni hii siasa ya Kakamega. But he has flopped. It is true. Even saizi watu maskini kupata huduma kupitia kwa SHA, it's a problem. Yesterday I was trying to pay my SHA. I needed to pay 1,000. Ilikataa, inasema you have to clear the whole year. It's annually. You have to pay 6,000. The same SHA when I was registering, I paid 500. Then after a month I paid another 500. Ilikubali. Saizi nikijaribu kulipa inakataa. It happened yesterday. So they force you to a program of 6,000 one time. Kama hauna, hiyo wakati nilikuwa na mtoto mgonjwa, ilikuwa aenda hospitali. Saizi ukienda hospitali kama hauna SHA, wanakufukuza tu kwa ya serikali. Sasa inabidi either uende private hivyo. Then you hear such statement coming from our senior most leaders. It is SHA is shampo, it's chakahola. Hawa ndio watu wamekuja kuua hospitali, alafu wakuja na hospitali zao, ama wanunue zile hospitali za kibinafsi ndio wakuja waendeleza biashara zao. Mkiona wanakuja na pesa ya economic empowerment, Please understand this is your money. Don't celebrate anything. Just eat, but no, it is your money meant for hospital and other things. Now wametuweka hapa. Very sad. I don't know abuse, but please let us meet in the comment section to continue with our discussion. Thank you so much and see you in our next video.